I went for a recent motorcycle ride with a friend and we stopped at a motorcycle garage, and there was an event on by Indian Motorcycles, and a chap turned up on a Tiger Triumph 900 GT. It was his first ride, he'd just bought it, and I said I was on the GS at 1250. He said he couldn't afford that, so he elected for the 900 Triumph Tiger. So I thought that's probably a quandary, is it? If you can't afford these big tour adventures, they're up to like 20 grand. It's a lot of money for a tour adventure bike. So yeah, so less weight, less height, less money. The Triumph Tiger 900 GT Pro, why don't you go for something like that? So I rang Triumph up and they're happy for me to take one out today for a test ride. So I'm just on the way there now. I can see the shop in the distance. And there is the 900 that I'll be taking out, and that's in Caspian Blue. Do you want a hand? Do you want a hand?
Oh, I'm good, that's fine, thank you. Yeah, that's got the last bite. I'm good.
We have the keys, so it's not a keyless ride, and it is the Triumph GT Pro. I'm going to throw my leg over. I'm 5'9", and my feet, look at that, left foot is planted on the ground. It's got a nice feel to it, and it feels like the younger brother of the 1200. It's got that similar sort of sound, the triple engine. Now here we have the 2022 Triumph Tiger GT. It comes in 5 variants, 3 in the road focused GT models, which are the standard GT 900, the 900 GT Low Edition, and the 900 GT Pro, which is this model. It's the most expensive. It does come with all the extra features such as My Triumph connectivity system, centre stand, electronically adjustable Marzocchi rear suspension unit, LED fog lights, Triumph shift assist, heated rider and pillion seats, and tyre pressure monitoring. And it's also got the 5 riding modes as opposed to the 4 riding modes. It's got the extra riding mode configuration where you can set it to your own personal preferences. Now, it has to be said, although these GT models are more geared to road riding, they are an adventure bike, so equally have capabilities with an off-road mode in the ride settings. However, if you wanted this bike to be even more focused on off-road riding, then there are 2 further variants in the Tiger Rally 900 and the Tiger Rally 900 Pro, which have off-road focused suspension and spoke wheels. But for this video, we'll be concentrating on the road focused 900 GT Pro. It's a lovely looking bike, isn't it? Triumph state this latest model delivers superior road going comfort and triple engine capability. So it's the same engine across the range using a liquid cooled 12 valve inline 3-cylinder 888cc. It's got 93.9 HP brake horsepower at 8,750 revs per minute and 64 foot-pounds of torque at 7,250 revs per minute. The GT has a sequential electronic fuel injection. It's got a stainless steel 3-in-1 exhaust system, 6-speed and chain driven. The chassis is a tubular steel frame with a bolt-on subframe and double-sided swing arm. It's got 19-inch front wheel and a 17-inch rear alloy wheel. The rally variants, incidentally, have got spoke wheels. The front suspension on the GT is a Marzocchi 45mm upside down fork with manual rebound and compression damping adjustment with 180mm of travel. The GT Pro has the Marzocchi rear suspension unit but has electronically adjustable preload and rebound damping. It doesn't have the electronic adjustment on the standard GT model. Front brakes are Brembo, 2 320mm discs on 4-piston monoblock calipers which are optimised for cornering ABS. A single 255mm disc at the rear with Brembo single piston, sliding caliper optimised for cornering ABS. We have a 20 litre fuel tank or 5.2 US gallons. Triumph say it does an average of 55 miles per gallon, although this is dependent on the rider style and other riding factors. The seat height is 820 to 840 millimeters. On the GT low seat height variant, the seat height can be lowered to 760 to 780 millimeters. It's got a dry weight of 194 kilograms or 427 pounds. We have a 7-inch colour TFT giving no reflection and better clarity in all weather types. All-round LED lighting and indicators and daytime running light. We have traction control and ABS, which can be switched off when required. We have cruise control, heated grips, handguards, and we have a heated seat which can be operated by the pillion. So we have heated seats as standard on the GT Pro model, but the heated seats don't come with the standard GT. GT Pro does come with 5 riding modes. We've got road, wet, sport, off-road, and an extra individual setting for the rider's personal setup. So the GT Pro comes in 3 colours. We have the pure white, sapphire black and Caspian blue. This is obviously the Caspian blue model. In the UK currently, the pure white costs £11,595, the sapphire black £11,795, and the Caspian blue an extra £100 at £11,895. There are 65 genuine Triumph accessories. You have the metal Expedition top box and panniers. You will need the sliding carriage and pannier side rails and backrest pad for the pillion if they're going to be sitting on the back leaning against the top box. That all costs £1,548. If you opted for the Trekker plastic top box, you've got 3 choices in the sizes of the top box. You've got a 46 litre, 33 litre and a 52 litre. You get panniers also to match the Trekker plastic top box, so Trekker panniers with sliding carriage and pannier side rails. That would cost £1,347. And the GT Pro does come with a nifty storage solution under the seat, so just remove the rear seat there and you can see got a little compartment here, so you can put your phone in there, and there's a USB socket there you can put your phone charger in. So yeah, nice little storage device under the seat. So let's see what she sounds like starting up. GT Pro comes with its centre stand. Is it easy to put on its centre stand? Oh, very easy, yeah, very good. It's dead easy pushing around, I would say. How does she accelerate? Let's have a look. Yes, very good accelerating, plenty of poke, plenty of power low down, mid-range and at the high range, and you can just see there the acceleration was really good. Because it's lighter, it's easier to accelerate. Let's have a little brake test, see what the brakes are like. Very good, very good, those Brembo brakes. I do like the styling of the 900 GT Pro. It's a bit similar to the 1200 really. It's shaped nicely, it's got this indentation here, and it's got these wind deflectors which sensibly deflect the wind off the rider's legs. So the GT Pro has cruise control and it's quite easy to operate. So this button here, you just press down once and the green light comes on, and then from there you can just press that button up or down to go up or down the speedo. The screen is, you push it slightly forward and then up into the up position, so that's quite easy to operate. The sitting position is quite comfortable. My arms are relaxed, they're slightly bent. The handlebars, I've come back towards the rider on this new model, 10mm I believe. So it's a really nice, comfortable riding position. I'm going to go down this carriageway here to see what she behaves like on a carriageway at some high speed. Wing mirrors seem pretty sturdy, no vibration there, they're quite good. The 7-inch TFT is easy to read, and it's there's no reflection on it at all. The way it's been built, it says there's no reflection at all, and I can see that. It is, the sun's over on my left at the minute, it's not directly on the screen, but it's a really nice clear screen. The shift assist on the GT Pro, it's not on the GT standard model, but it's a 30, but the shift assist is just fantastic. Yeah, quite smooth. Morning. I like the tank. I like the tank colour. I like the colouring. Very nice. Yeah.
I like Triumphs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. After you, sir. There we go. A keen fan of Triumph motorcycles. And it's quite light. Just throwing it around here, it doesn't feel very heavy at all. All horns on bikes are a bit rubbish. Let's see what the 900 GT Pro sounds like. Yep, sounds like a scooter horn. And going along at 60, the wind buffeting is quite good. That windscreen is deflecting very nicely. It's in its highest position. And what I would say, guys, if you're thinking of coming down the weight categories from the heavyweight Tour Adventures to a midweight 900 like this Tiger Triumph GT Pro, it's just a sensible choice, really, isn't it? It's logical. If you don't want the heavy weights of the big Tour Adventures, then it's another sensible option. It's not as heavy. As I've said, the price is not as much. If you're looking at the panniers and the top box and want to do some long distance touring, then the cruise control and the road handling capabilities, you know, can suck up the miles on this bike quite easily. And the fuel consumption is going to be good. It's not as heavy as the big Tour Adventures, and you've got plenty of poke on the low, mid-range and top range. So you've got plenty of power there if you need it with that triple engine. If you're in the market for a mid-range adventure bike, then the Tiger Triumph GT Pro has got to be on the list as one of your choices. A very nice bike indeed. If you're thinking of buying one, hope this little review helps you make your choice.